Hotel and hospitality, it's a dream career. Multiple job opening, maximum growth rate in the global markets. Today we are here in Kenilworth Hotel, Kolkata, one of the oldest hotel in Kolkata. It is well known for its aesthetic decor, a perfect destination for your leisure and business tour. So today we are hearing from the insights of the direct mouth of the industry leaders, the leaders of this organization, how they are taking the daily challenges, how they are creating memories in the guest mind. Yes, guest satisfaction is the ultimate word in the hospitality dictionary. And we are fortunate enough to introduce our resident manager of Kenilworth Hotel, Kolkata, Mr. Gerald Rodney O'Callaghan. Welcome, sir. Welcome to JB Institute of Hospitality Management, Kolkata.
Thank you, ma'am.
Sir, before we start the interaction, first of all, you tell how about the hotel, how the hotel is doing, because it's very busy hotel in the central located in Kolkata. So tell me about how is the hotel doing now?
It's the first time I've worked with a hotel like Kenilworth. It's a standalone hotel, but a brand in itself. That's how I would put it across. Standing among some of the biggest brands, we have managed to hold ground and prove to be better than some of the best of the brands and biggest of brands in the market. COVID has been one of the biggest setbacks for the hospitality industry, wherein we were the ones who suffered the most. But if you look at it in the other way around, it actually has added a boon to the Indian hospitality industry, and which is visible in each and every hotel in today's time in India that has shown a remarkable GDP over the last couple of years since the COVID. Kenilworth is a really busy hotel. Whether you talk about the location, we bank upon our number of repeat customers or the support of the management. So all put together, I think this hotel is different from a lot of hotels that will be in the city of Kolkata. So taking a clue from what I just mentioned about the Kenilworth, it's been one of the most busiest hotels that stand as of now currently in the market of Kolkata. Standing ground over the last 50 plus years, having a legacy of its own, the number of repeat customers and the satisfaction levels to which the guest leaves the hotel makes us different from the rest of the hotels in Kolkata actually. So that's what gives me real pride to be associated with this company, and I'm sure a lot of students who aspire to be hoteliers, I'm sure this will work. It can be one of the great career options for them should they wish to join the Kenilworth.
Thank you, sir. So you are a resident manager. So what is the role of a resident manager in this hotel, sir?
The role of a resident manager is actually operation head, which I term it as. And over and above that, I am primarily responsible for three core areas, which is front office, security, and spa.
So front office, security and spa. So total 3 departments are under you.
That's right.
So I think you are leading the majority of the employees over here.
See, it's not about the majority of the employees. It is how these employees actually, how would they interact with you, or how do they respond to you at any level. You don't have to be a figure of a resident manager for employees to respond to you. It depends on how you conduct yourself or how your team perceives you is what makes you a great leader at the end of the day. And it doesn't happen just by sheer chance or is not served to you on a platter. It's about how you conduct yourself. It's all about how you treat your employees, your co-workers is what makes a difference and what makes you different from the rest of your colleagues.
So basically you are creating an image so that somebody, a leader, how can they develop themselves?
It applies to each and everybody. A leader is known by his leading skills.
Right.
Okay, you have to give your team the right exposure at the right time. You need to give them the right boost. You need to give them a platform that they can really perform These are the things that really will make you a leader, and you are as good as your team is. That's what we are meant to be.
So the front office engineering. So these two departments, I think they are working mostly on the technical parts, like so like.
No, see, I would beg to differ on that. Front office is 95% of soft skills.
Okay.
Technicals is not our forte in front office. How best our soft skills are makes us professionals. You can even have a robot do the job what we do, but what makes us humans is the touch that we add to the services that we offer. So that's the reason why I never hire anybody based on their technical skills. It is more to do with the soft skills that I look into an individual before hiring them.
So what are the soft skills you are looking from a fresher when you interview them?
Nothing, just the right attitude.
The right attitude. Okay.
They have the right attitude. They have the go-getter feeling in them. They are the advantage of hiring a fresher is it's more like absolute raw energy. So you will groom them the way you want to groom them, the way the organization expects you to be grooming such kids. And that's the reason why I'm absolutely in favor of hiring freshers, because they are the future of hospitality in today's time. Gone are the days when people always said, I will only hire a well-trained or well-groomed hotelier. In today's time, that's the reason why we have hoteliering schools flourishing all over the country. It's for the simple reason that there are a lot of kids in today's time that are actually opting for the hospitality business.
So as you say, the attitude, the positive attitude matters, sir. So this attitude sometimes they during their the departmental orientation, or when they slowly go up to the ladder, sometimes they changes. So what you can define that? Sometimes they changes their job responsibilities.
I would term a hotelier as a dignified soldier. There is no difference between a hotelier and a soldier. The only difference what I would see is, or I would proclaim, is that a soldier is in the field while we are in an enclosed environment. But yes, a hotelier can adapt and work in any other organization, but not every organization can work in a hotel as a hotelier.
Very true. Very true, sir. Sir, you are totally, I think, more than 16 years in this hospitality career.
That's right.
So, can you just share how did you started your career?
Okay. I started my career with the Oberoi Group of Hotels in Kolkata. I started with the Oberoi Grand. I started as a bellboy, and I grew from being a bellboy to a restaurant manager. That has been my journey in hospitality in today's time. I have been associated with some of the biggest brands. Like I said, I've just started my career with the Oberois. I moved on to the ITC Group of Hotels. And then I had been associated with Bharat Group of Hotels, which is the function under the Lalit brand. And then post which I joined the Kenilworth. So having to work with some of the biggest brands and the biggest leaders in today's time is what has helped me grow to the person that I've become as of today.
So it is all about all the brands you have worked in front office, or the
Yes.
other departments also?
No, I am a hardcore front office professional. I started, like I said, as a bellboy. Till such time that I got into rooms division. That's when I got my career was slightly diversified, looking into the aspects of housekeeping, part of engineering and front office. That's what rooms division is made up of. And then there has been opportunities while as a resident manager with this hotel or the hotel prior to this, wherein I have been actually heading the unit along with the general manager.
So like the journey from a bellboy to the resident manager, I'm sure that a lot of perseverance, a lot of passion was there in your career. So what gave you that feel that you have to go to that ladder?
See, I don't think a hotelier can be a hotelier without passion. I think that's one of the primary tools we hoteliers possess. And I said a little while ago, we are dignified soldiers actually. Not everybody can be a soldier, not everybody can be a hotelier. So when you have the right attitude, like I spoke about when I look at the freshers, or when I look at myself sometimes down the line when I am hiring freshers, I think what makes us who we are is the right attitude and the passion that we possess. Beyond that is everything that we learn on the job. Your classroom subjects or your classroom knowledge that you gain while at colleges maybe can give you a boost or the reason to be joining the hotels, but what you learn on the shop floor is completely different.
The practical knowledge is totally different.
Absolutely. It's like you having to learn to drive a four-wheeler with somebody sitting beside you. That's exactly the best example I can give you of a kid being trained in a college. And when you join and when you start actually riding your own vehicle, that's your career start actually.
Wonderfully said, sir. So, and we would also like to know about the career options, since you are also taking part of the engineering and the spa. So, as
Security and spa.
security and the spa. So, the hotel management graduate also can come to the different departments, rather than
Absolutely.
operational department.
Absolutely. See, engineering is one department in the hotel, and IT. These are the two departments that comprise majorly of technical skills. So I don't think this can be taught in any hotel management school. They have to go through a technical training for these partners. Other than this, everything else is taught to you in your hotel management school, and you have absolute scope of joining whichever department you want based on the skill set that you possess actually.
Yes.
You have people have the passion for cooking, they get into the production. People have the passion for serving guests, they get into serving. People have a passion of meeting and interacting with guests. They feel front office is the ideal area for them. The people who feel that they're ideal housekeepers, they love keeping the homes clean, they get into housekeeping. So it's never something that is very restricted to an individual. It's a vast field. And you have a vast choice to make, and that's the reason why in today's time you have so many catering colleges flourishing around the country.
But spa as a career option, can they a hotel management graduate take?
You can, but at the same time it has to be a mix of technicals as well, because when you are, like I said, I'm sorry I missed out on this point, even a masseur has to have some technical skills added, though it's a part of your soft skills too. But without a proper masseur training, you cannot actually get onto the job of doing a treatment for a guest. The right pressure points in your body, the right pressure to be applied, the right treatment to be recommended for a guest for a particular cause. All these things comes with knowledge over a period of time. So you cannot learn this in a hotel management school.
Right.
Well, you can learn how to handle a guest at the spa, yes. But having said that, a hotelier can always groom himself to become a spa professional. That is what I wanted to bring across to you. But there is a little bit of an add-on skill that is required, and there is no stopping for you.
So this knowledge can be grabbed during your transition from the, suppose somebody is working in front office, if they want to be a part in the spa, so they can be trained in-house?
No. These are
cannot
things,
be.
no. These are, like I said, there are some things which are very technical.
Technical.
Okay, like I said, you having to understand a customer's requirement for a spa. In today's time, a spa is no more a luxury. I hope you understand that. It is more of a requirement which customers do look forward to. So again, when catering to a customer, you are as good as the demand of a customer. So if the customer is not happy with you, you are no more in the market. So having to understand the customer, you need to understand what the customer really wants in today's time. For a spa, the guest looks for a therapist who is well accustomed to his requirements, who understands the needs of the customer, who understands the therapy that is being recommended, and only based on which he or she makes a choice for a spa.
Okay, sir.
But yes, having said that, we do have choices of interdepartmental changes. A person working in housekeeping can move to a front office based on, again, his passion for work, based on his passion for interacting or speaking to guests. A person working in front office can always move to a service area, or a service professional can always move to a front office or a housekeeping. So these things happen because whether it's front office or whether it's service or whether it's housekeeping, a lot of it, rather, like I said, 90% of our jobs are actually soft skills.
Yes, so this lateral changes are happen in this industry.
Absolutely. It doesn't mean that you have signed a bond when you have joined front office. There could be a situation that may arise when you would want to say that, okay, fine, I guess I have tried front office. I would want to try out the service now. I may want to enhance my knowledge in the food and beverage services. And if in case the management is kind enough, wherein the Kenilworth management does support things like this, the team member can always switch over if in case the management feels fit with the right attitude of the candidate.
Yes, even I think the sales and marketing is a department when the most of the operational departments people join, like the front office or F&B service for the catering and the
sales and marketing, like again, it is a complete soft skill oriented job of yours. It is how well, how deep and rooted your sales skills are in you as a person. In today's time, every hotel professional has a little bit of salesmanship in him. Whether it's front office, wherein we do cross-selling for the rest of the hotel, be it the spa, or be it the restaurants, or be it additional ancillary services, or whether it is service personnel who would be upselling different dishes or upselling a different product that would be displayed by the restaurant or the restaurant manager for that day. So there is a little bit of a salesmanship in each one of us in hotels. So if in case you look into any hotel's task force, you will have people who have actually moved from front office or service into the sales team as well and doing very well in today's time. So that is definitely a very, very positive career option for them too.
Join in.
Absolutely.
So the COVID time was a very drastic time for all the industry. So after COVID, the hospitality industry is again booming, and I think a lot of technological changes the hotel have adopted. So any such advancement is there in Kenilworth after COVID?
See, people pre-attempted a very technical savvy hospitality industry post-COVID, which for a period of time it did, hotels did get into that mode. But being Indians, hospitality industry cannot be technical at all. Whether you talk about your high-end sanitization machines being implanted in every corner of the hotel in guest areas, or be it extra sensitive security, at the end of the day, we all come back. Our Indian hospitality is all about the warmth, all about the way we treat our customers, which very correctly we say Atithi Devo Bhava is the motto that we follow as Indians. And that's the reason why we can never get technical savvy when it comes to Indian hospitality. It is the warmth that makes the difference as against the Western world.
Okay.
So we are back as Indians. We are back as the way we were. We are back better than ever before.
Yes.
And that's the reason why in today's time, we are one of the most booming industries that were worst hit during the COVID.
Indian hospitality is more booming.
Actually, in today's time, yes, you still have a lot of countries that are heading towards a meltdown, in today's financial meltdown. But thankfully to our Indian Prime Minister, Mr. Modi, the Indian economy has only seen an upward trend and not downward.
Sure. And we also would like to give insights about the viewers, about the international exposures in this industry. Like the students can getting experience few years in India, then go abroad, or a fresher can also go abroad. What do you suggest?
In India, I would suggest we are more open to hire freshers, which is not the case in the Western countries. Western countries, they prefer more to hire skilled manpower because they have their own norms of hiring international laborers. They have to give a proper reasoning as to hiring an international labor, and that's the reason why they never hire freshers. So you have to be a professional. You have to have some years of experience under your belt before you venture into the Western market.
So you suggest that you get a minimum experience in India market, then you can jump to the international market.
Absolutely. See, it is always important for we hoteliers to get the right exposure of both the Western and the Indian culture. So I would suggest to each and every student, whoever is a passer, whoever wishes to aspire as a hospitality professional, it's always important that we should gain the right level of exposure both in the Indian and the Western markets. That would actually help us as professionals, help us groom, help us make the right decisions. There are a lot of hoteliers that come back to India after gaining that international exposure, while there are a lot of them that stay back and decide to build their careers within the Western market itself.
So, given a career option which you would have adopted, like rather than hospitality or hotel?
I'm sorry, ma'am. I have hospitality in my DNA. So I don't think I would have done better in any other field.
Okay. So, like, how did you get this motivation? So somebody in your family or friends who has motivated you?
No, it has just helped me my sleepless nights and my perseverance that has actually got me to where I am today. Like I said, when I say that we are dignified soldiers, not everybody can do the job of a soldier. And a soldier knows best what he's gone through to become a soldier. That's why we hoteliers are different from the rest of professionals around us.
When you started your career, I think it's a long time. That time, hotel and hospitality was not like that, what is happening today. Very few hotels in India, very few hotels in Kolkata. So you joined Oberoi Grand Hotel, like one of the oldest hotel, a premium brand. So how did you get selected? How did you started it?
So like I said, ma'am, I've started from a scratch. So that gives me the benefit of putting myself into every single new joiner who joins the hospitality at every different level. So I know exactly what to expect from a person at every level. And coming to this level after all these years, I just would be proud to help kids down the line who want to make their careers in the hospitality. I think it's one of the best industries if you are really meant for it. If not, we have the highest number of attrition also in this industry, which means not everybody is meant for this industry. But who sticks definitely are true hoteliers, hospitality professionals, and they actually leave a mark for themselves. If in case I have worked with some really big names in hospitality, whether it is Mr. Nakul Anand from ITC or whether it's Mr. Ranveer Bhandari, who is the AVP Oberoi Hotels, the northern southern region as of now. So I have looked up to people of this stature and have actually built my own personal persona around them to become who I am today, actually.
So they are the motivators in your career?
Not really, ma'am. I can always look up at somebody, but I am myself motivated.
You are a self-motivated person.
Absolutely.
So that is the thing you also need to build up in yourself. So if you want to become a true hotelier, so the self-motivation is the primary role, I believe, sir.
Absolutely. You can definitely look up to people for many reasons. But what you can do for yourself or the boost that you can give yourself, you can't look at a person and gain that or gauge that from them.
You have to analyze your skill.
It is only a mindset that people carry. Mm-hmm. In practicality, I don't think so that is applicable.
So basically, self-analyzation is also required.
Very important. At the end of the day, when you do a hard days of work and go back home, and if you're not satisfied, that means you're not happy with your job. And if you are happy, you'll do anything to stick to your job. That's what it is.
So what is success in your definition?
Like I said, ma'am, success is nothing but a job well done, a job that gives you satisfaction, a job that brings you back to the work the next day, and a job that actually you look forward to doing or making a difference. That's success for me.
Thank you so much. So it's an extensive knowledge sharing from the resident manager of Kenil Worth Hotel, Kolkata. His journey to become a resident manager from a bellboy, working in the premier brands and now working in the most busy hotel in the central Kolkata. Sarah has given some insights about hotel and hospitality where you can understand how much self-motivation, passion is required to become a true hotelier. To know more about this industry, you can always give us your comments in the comment box and join JBIHM website and also email us. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Have a good day.